All right, guys, we're here at the Mr. Field YouTube channel, going to the math songs. Got to go to the math song.
So I've got my essay written, and I've been working on it for about a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to edit. Okay, so here's.
My gosh, I don't want to know about Grammarly. That's a good one. That's a good one. But what we got to do right now is the distance formula. Okay. All right, welcome to the Mr. Field Jam session. We're going to find the distance and find the midpoint. Find the distance. Find the distance. Take the root. Take the root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Then you're done. Then you're done. Find the midpoint. Find the midpoint. And we don't need to find just the distance. All right. So let's go ahead. So look, you got the distance formula right there. X2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. All right. All we got to do is we got to know what the points are. So this is 2, -3, and this is 8, -9. So we're going to call this x1, y1, x2, y2, and we can use the distance formula. So it's x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So that's 6 squared, and then this is toughie here. -9 plus 3. -9 plus 3 is -6. So that's another 6 squared. So then it's 36 plus 36, 72. And then all under the square root. So the distance is the square root of 72. All right, you want to see one more time? What's the length of the line? Oh, I can't see it on my screen too much. But this one actually, what we got to do, they didn't give us coordinates. So for this one, we got to draw the triangle. And actually, you can draw the triangle. You can do that too. So that's 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So there's 2 ways. You can use the distance formula, sing the song. If they don't give you coordinates, you can draw a right triangle. This is not the best right triangle. See on the board, I can't see the boxes until I look at the computer. But it's okay. Equals c squared, 4 plus 25 equals c squared. C squared equals 29. Square root of 29. It's right there. Okay, so 2 ways. Pythagorean theorem, drawing the right triangle, or you can memorize the distance formula. And actually, both are useful. Sometimes the Pythagorean theorem will be more difficult. Now, angle relationships and parallel lines. We did talk about these a couple weeks ago, but we're going to talk about them again, spaced practice, right? So when we have angle relationships and parallel lines, they are either equal or supplementary, which means they add to 180. Okay, so in order to add to 180, be supplementary, they have to be on the same side and not corresponding. So if you remember maybe 3 weeks ago, we talked about corresponding angles, which would be like these two angles in the same corner, but in different intersections. Also, these angles would be corresponding. So the corresponding angles are on the same side, but these angles are on the same side, but they're both in the interior. So they're not corresponding. And whenever that happens, those angles are supplementary. So these two add to 180. How can we figure out x then? We just we subtract the other one from 180, and I think it would be 134. Then 134. All right. Now here, they're on the same side again, but I wonder if you can see that they are corresponding. They're in the same corner. So whenever they're corresponding, they're equal. They're corresponding, or if they're on alternate sides, one in the interior or both in the exterior, they're equal. So you should have that. That no math to do. It's just done. Now let's see about this next one. See, these are not on the same side. They're on alternate sides. So they're the same. Alternate sides are the same. Same side, not corresponding, so they add to 180. So go ahead and give that a try. They're either same side, not corresponding, so they're supplementary, or they are alternate or corresponding, so they're equal. Now this is angle addition. Angle addition is great because it helps us practice equations too. So we also talked a couple weeks ago about linear pairs. Two angles. I made a song about that one too. They're important. Okay, they add to 180. When you look at their opposite sides here, they make a straight line. So we know that this angle all the way is 180. Okay, and we have AOB is the angle we want to find. That is this angle right here. So the whole thing is 180, but this AOB, what is that? We don't know. But we do know that it's 8x plus 51, so we can put that in there. We don't want to know the expression. We want to know the angle measure. So we're going to have to solve for that. We also know that BOC is 6x minus 25. And like I said, we know the whole thing is 180. What we're going to do is we're going to write an equation. The two parts, 8x plus 51 plus 6x minus 25 equals 180. Okay. The angle addition postulate says if you add the two parts together, the measure of angle AOB plus the measure of angle BOC, you get the measure of angle AOC, just going from AOB plus BOC equals AOC. All right, and then now we're going to combine the like terms. We're going to use our success criteria for solving. Got my Mr. Johnson in though. All right, so the success criteria says we got it. Combine the like terms and then put the variables on the left and the numbers on the right. All of that. So let's combine 8x and 6x, that's going to be 14x. And then also 51 and negative 25. Do that work over to the side. 6 to 26. Plus 26. All right, and then put our numbers on the right. Over the line, change the sign. So it's 180 minus 26. 160, 154. Oop. And the last step, divide by 14. What is 154 divided by 14? 154 divided by 14. 11. Okay. So now x equals 11. But don't put 11 in because we want to find AOB. So AOB is 8x plus 51. But now we can say 8 times 11 plus 51, which is 88 plus 51. So I'm just going to do that like this. 9 and 139. Make sure you get all that written down here. 139. There we go. All right, everybody. Go ahead, give all those a try. There's some other symbols and things that we've talked about in the past. But I know you're going to put it in the red section of the organizer. So I'll see you in the organizer.